Well, this really wasn't a good idea. Tip number 1, don't vlog and try and eat at 99. Doesn't work. Anyway, welcome to North Norfolk. It's a sunny Saturday and I'm at the seaside. Excuse me. So I thought I'd get myself an ice cream. Actually, you just underestimated the time it takes to walk to where I was going to set myself up and eat the ice cream, and it, as you can see, nearly melted. Anyway, as I say, welcome to North Norfolk and welcome to one of my vlogs. I'm at Burnham Overy Staithe today. I've been to North Norfolk a couple of times on previous vlogs, as you, may well have seen. One at Thornham, where I did the old coal shed sunrise, which was lovely, and one at Holcombe, where I walked from Holcombe to Wells. And this is a bit in the middle of the two, really, and I've not been to Burnham to take shots before, so I'm not sure how this is going to come out, but I am really looking forward to it. It's a lovely location. There's boats in the tidal stream behind me. There's some really nice buildings over there. There's the dunes behind me as well, which I'm going to have a walk to in a minute. And there's even a windmill. So it's got a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward to spending a few hours down towards sunset here at Burnham. So, right, I'm gonna. Have we got on under my nose? I'm gonna finish my ice cream, try and find somewhere that I can wipe my hands, not on a lens cloth, and head off and see what there is to shoot. That took a little bit longer to walk than I expected. It's about a 40-minute walk from where I parked at Burnham Overy Staithe Harbour along the coast path here to the sea. But I made it. It's about 5:15, so I've got plenty of time before sunset. So I thought I'd just let you know what's been happening over the last couple of weeks. So I've had some nightmares vlog-wise. I tried to get out a couple of weeks ago in the fens with a friend of mine and fellow subscriber Mark Death. And there's a little nature reserve not far from where I live, Moulton Marsh, right next to the wash. And he had posted some pictures on Instagram of some cormorants in a tree there. So we arranged to meet down there one night. It was a bit of a really sort of, wasn't stormy, but it wasn't the best conditions, if I'm honest, but you never know, it might have broke. Anyway, we got down there, it was very, very windy, and the cormorants didn't turn up. It started to rain, and we just gave up in the end, but it was nice to meet Mark. But I'll play a little bit of footage here of us towards the end of the night, trying to spot these cormorants in the tree. Look at us daft idiots. It's raining, we're sitting down next to a, did you call it a lagoon earlier, didn't you?
A lagoon, yeah.
Lagoon. Look at this lagoon. Waiting for a cormorant to come in that tree. What's all that about? I'm getting wet. The light didn't happen. So really, the best light was probably when we first got here, when we were too busy gassing to take the shots. So they went. Took that shot earlier on, which was okay, but it needed the light. Oh, it's soaking wet. So yeah, this is what it's come to. Two blokes sitting by a lagoon, waiting for a bird to come and land in a tree so we can take a picture of it. Never mind, at least we're out. At least we're not sitting indoors watching YouTube videos. So yeah, it's a shame, but we'll return, I'm sure, Mark, so don't give up. So then I went out the following week and tried to find some dead trees in a lake that again was recommended or challenged that I should go and try from Colin Hothersall, another one of my subscribers, near Huntingdon, a place called Hemmingford Gray. First time I went, found what I thought was the lake, couldn't find a way into the lake, so gave up, went to Houghton Mill, did a walk along the meadows, and actually got quite a nice image as the sun was setting, got some really nice side light. In fact, I'll show you that image now. So yeah, I quite like that, but again, didn't really do enough. I couldn't get anything other than that shot and didn't make a vlog. Went back the following week, found the lake, and the conditions were miserable, and the lake was great, one for winter, but not for this time of year. Too much algae on the water. So anyway, I've had a bit of a nightmare. So hopefully today will be better, and I can get some images. Now at the moment, as you can see, it's a very sunny day. It's quite warm actually. It's bank holiday weekend. It's very warm, and I'm in the dunes here, and it's absolutely gorgeous here in the dunes. This is proper John Gibbs territory around here. If you don't know John Gibbs, go and subscribe to his channel. He is the master at shooting really nice images in the dunes and across, and he lives at other side of the Broads, so he does a lot of photography around here. So yeah, it's nice here, but I'm a bit of a conundrum because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Now, I'd love to stay here and get some of those gorgeous dune images, because when I went to Holcombe a few months ago, and that was the intention there, and I didn't really get the sunset. I'm really confident that we're going to get a sunset tonight. Now, it might not be magnificent in terms of clouds. There's a few wispy high clouds, and if they stay, that will be really nice. So I think it would be perfect to get these conditions, but I really like the look of the little harbour area and the boats around Burnham. And I think again with the sunset and some nice golden light on those boats, that would look really nice. So I don't know what to do. What I might try and do is I might try and do some here as the sun drops and gets a little bit better light on these marram grasses, and take a few shots there. I think there's a couple of old boats at the side of these dunes here. I might do that, and then it's low tide at 7:30, so I shouldn't get cut off. And then I'm going to try and walk over to back to where the boats are and take some images there for sunset. So fingers crossed I can get some decent images, and yeah, let's try. Well, I found my first shot, and it's a boat. So I've come away from the dunes, and I have come just to the little area just the other side of the dunes. The harbour town or harbour village is quite a way across there, but anyway, I've seen this little rowing boat just in the little inlet estuary here, and it's just on its own. So a little isolated rowing boat, and there's a little sort of wiggly-esque line of the sea where it's coming into this estuary just behind it, and I don't know, I quite like it. And straight away, you know me, I like my square crops. Visualised a square crop with this, so I've actually put the camera to square crop in the aspect ratio, so I can actually visualise it in the camera as well, which does help. Good little tip there, if you do like particular frames, just set your camera so you can actually visualise what the crop will look like if you intend to do a crop like that. At the moment I'm just waiting for the sun to pop its head out back behind the cloud over there. It's just gone down behind a cloud, so if it can shine a bit more light and just lift that boat, that would be nice. So I've got the 70-200 on. I am at f9 focused in at the boat, and I've dropped in a 6-stop ND, which gives me about 2 or 3 seconds just to flatten the ripples of the sea a little bit. Got a polarizer on as well. It's actually not doing a great deal of good, if I'm honest. It's cutting out a little bit of reflection, but not a lot. And the way I've left it is there's a green band, so I've literally cut it across. There's a green band across the top of the image, and then you've got the boat, and then you've got the sea. So yeah, wait for the light, take the shot, see what it looks like. Oh dear, I think I'm on the wrong side of the creek. There's people walking over there, but the creek goes round here and I can't get over there, it looks too deep. So I think there's two ways of doing this. One way is to walk all the way back along the path from the way I came round, which I don't want to do because I'm now getting towards some decent light. Or I take my shoes off and I paddle through the water. Right, off go the shoes. Did it? Oh shit, now. What a mess I'm in here. Mud everywhere. Things we do for a shot. Found a boat I quite like. It's quite an old looking boat over here. Tilted, sun setting behind. Now what did I say about the sunset earlier? Couldn't see any risk. Well, there's a bank of cloud on the horizon and the sun is just dipping down behind it now. I'm hopeful it will still catch, so all is not lost, but I've taken a shot here of this boat here with some really nice reflections in the water in front of it, and then the sun setting behind. F9 focused on the boat, medium edge grad just to calm down the sky, but I've also bracketed because the dynamic range is just huge between the light hitting the water, the sky, and obviously the boat itself isn't in direct light, so it's quite dark, so I'm going to have to blend those ones in Photoshop to get the best image. So hope you like this one, and I'm going to now wander around towards the harbour itself to see if I can get a final image around there. Well, I think I've settled on my final composition. It's the classic one really of the boats in the harbour. It's nice because the little brook or the creek zigzags through, and you've got the old buildings on the left hand side and the boats coming through, and we are getting some light down. The sun's come down. I think it's going to be one of those hazy sunsets if I'm honest, but it will still cast some nice soft gold, well not gold, but some nice soft light. So I think I'm just going to sit and wait now, just to see if I can get the best light for the evening. Composition's quite nice. There's a load of people around, but they'll be fine. You know, there'll be opportunities to take the shots, and if I have to take a shot with people in, then Photoshop's my friend. So, right, let's sit and wait for the light, and hopefully then get this final image. And there it was, gone. Sunset, just behind that dark band of cloud. How many times does that happen, hey? We might get a bit of colour in the upper sky, so I'm going to wait for a little bit just to see what happens, but I think in terms of any golden light, that's it, which is a shame. I've taken a couple of shots, I've done a panorama. Would you believe this? There's cows over there. How many times am I talking to you and all of a sudden cows come and bump in? The good thing is there's a little creek between me and them, so they're not coming anywhere near me. Yeah, as I said, I've taken a panorama, taken a wider shot, portrait shot. I'll see what it looks like, and I'll post up now the best one or ones I'm happy with. What was I saying about the afterglow? Well, I'm still here. I've got some gorgeous pink hues now coming across the horizon. It's really changing the composition for me. So I've taken a few more, some more portraits. I think that is my lot now, if I'm honest, but you never know. So I'll show you these final portraits and then I'll decide what I'm going to pack up or not. Right, that's definitely my lot. I've had the light, really had a great time here, really enjoyed myself. It's a nice place, Burnham Overy Staithe. As I say, I hadn't been before, and it's a beautiful place, really is. Full of people on a bank holiday enjoying themselves, just like me. So yeah, I should be back to do the dunes without a doubt. That was gorgeous down there. Probably be a nice winter shoot here as well, actually. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this today, you've enjoyed the images, and if you have, give us a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, that would be fantastic, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next vlog. See you soon.